Hey guys, this is 18-2. Welcome back to another episode of Zoo Tycoon Complete Collection. In this part, we are going to click on a menu option and it doesn't do anything. No, we're going to do the final beginner scenario. Surf and Turf Zoo. Often, zoos stick to only exhibiting land-based animals, and aquatic parks are concerned with showing marine life. In this era of massive theme parks, it makes sense that the next step is to combine the two. The city of Flagstaff, Arizona has approached you with a very large, open expanse of land. There should be plenty of room for you to build as many land and aquatic exhibits as you'd like. Recent advancements in cloning and genetics have made it possible to bring back many extinct dinosaurs and prehistoric animals. If you include these in the zoo, you will be offered a big bonus. So, this being the last beginner one, being beginner, it looks like it should be absurdly quick and easy. Zoo rating of 85 basically happened on its own once all the exhibits are set up. Exhibit suitability of at least 85. You guys have seen me enough that 85, I'm never satisfied with just 85. And then 2 zoo animals, 2 marine animals. Now, I don't know if that means 2 animals, if 2 animals are in one exhibit, if that counts as 2. I'm going to find out because I like using pairs of animals. I just tried to use WASD again, and I even made a note to myself that I can't do that. Alright, so just so you guys know, so W actually doesn't do anything. A brings up the animal list, S brings up the staff list, D brings up the creatures list, and C brings up fences. So logically, F brings up the options, O brings up scenario information. Alright, I lose the trail at I. I isn't anything. But, I'm not going to remember all those shortcuts. They're not the most intuitive. So, obviously, first thing I'm doing is tearing down all the foliage to get money to start with. I was not actually paying attention to how much money I started with. I was too preoccupied with... I honestly don't even remember what I was doing at that time. Truly, I have a great memory. But yeah, unlike in real life where it costs you money to tear things down, here in Zoo Tycoon, you get paid to tear down your exhibits. Whatever. I'll leave those there. So, let's see. So you get a bonus for showing 2 dinosaurs. So actually, I will be using a dinosaur in this scenario. Because it'll let me show off something I wanted to show off. Remember how I literally just went on that tiny little rant about not using WASD? Yeah, apparently I didn't. Alright, so this should be small enough. Yeah. Unless people complain about me using Microsoft for exhibit names all the time. I'm just going to keep doing that. With a chain link fence, I cannot buy any of the apes. Because they can climb over it. Yeah. They can't jump over it, but they can climb over it. Oh, wait. Warthogs take a lot of space. You know, giant anteater? Yeah, let's put a male and a female anteater. This is what I get for being a cheapskate. Alright, and let's see, which one did it decide to keep the name of? Microsoft, good. Alright, Anteater, is it big enough? Okay. Exhibit is too steep. Now, I'm reasonably certain I've shown this off before, but just to be certain. So, way I like to do it, you have to make sure something's on the level you want it to go. This will make it hills. I'm not fond of the sloping, and more importantly, neither are the animals. So you just click and you drag until they are even. There aren't that many animals in Zoo Tycoon that want... Okay, I saw something wrong. What was I saying? There aren't too many animals that like hills. Even if they're normally native to hilly areas, they have to be native to really hilly areas in order to want the elevation. Okay, enough talking. Time to build things. Grass. Another thing, I'm not sure if any of you have noticed, but what I like to do, I make sure that whatever I do first, whatever terrain I do first, I make sure to put that right in front of the gate, so I can't do something stupid like, say, block the entrance to the exhibit with fresh water. Which I am, yeah, I've done that. I have definitely done that in the past. But I learned my lesson. However, I have not learned my lesson, apparently, about the dirt. Alright, you guys want... I don't think they want any sand. Yeah, they don't want any sand, being native to rainforests. Okay, shelters. Shelters. Buy the basic concrete shelter. Alright, so I now have suitability of 72. Oh, like, what's going on? What don't I have? Oh, yeah. The stuff that you can actually build. So he likes the Ulmo tree. La 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 Ulmo tree. La 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 Ulmo tree. Alright, how many of those do you want? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay! Highly suitable exhibit. Now I gotta go as high as I can. Not because I actually need it for the scenario, but because... Okay, 98. 98's a good place to stop. Now, time to check the scenario objectives, which was oh is scenario information. Yeah, exhibit it. Wow. Yeah, all I have to do is make a marine exhibit. Alright. Quick comment on this scenario. What? I understand beginner scenario, but with the starting funds, even without the all the money I got for tearing down all the foliage and rocks, you get so much money to build just 2 exhibits. All you need is 2 exhibits, each with a pair of animals. Gonna be honest, I don't care much for this scenario. It's the only reason I'm not going to be finishing it up in the next 5 minutes. Well, first off, it takes a little bit longer than that for the zoo rating to go up, and also because I do want to show off another of the special items. So let's see, 240, 225, 225. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna start by rotating the camera so I can see what I'm doing. Then let's go out to there and back to here, and I am going to name this Cretaceous Corral. Cretaceous Corral. Because you know what that does? It unlocks the Triceratops. Because if you noticed before, the ground sloth was the first animal before. Now you get the Triceratops from North America in the Cretaceous period. So, as we learned in the Dinosaur Digs tutorials, you need a scientist. So, there are 2 nice names for scientists. Let's use this guy, Dr. Scholl. He now walks twice as fast. You only deal with that. In all honesty, this is probably going to be significantly smaller than the Triceratops needs. In the meantime, let's boost the zoo rating. Okay, I can't build that on a hill. Not actually what I intended to do, but it'll work. Alright, burgers. And drinks. And a bathroom. And let's make a nice little picnic area. So I need structures, a couple of trash cans. Oh, that sound I was not expecting. Oh, that is loud. That is loud. Well, to me, I don't. It shouldn't be too loud for you. But man, that was startling to me. Alright. go. I want this to hatch. And honestly, until it hatches, I really don't want to I really don't want to build the other exhibit, because I will look. I'm at 78 now. There we go. Yes. All right, foliage too steep. Not enough savanna grass. Nice. I managed to make it big enough for the Triceratops. At least until I fix everything else, and then it will decide. Wait a second. Without the hills here, this is small. Because clearly that is how a Triceratops would speak. 3, 4? Yeah. That doesn't... What? What? So, about that whole most things don't actually want steep exhibits. Apparently the Triceratops wants steep... I don't know what you want anymore, Triceratops. Just deal with it and I'll get you what you want later. What am I looking for? Terrain. He wants fresh water. I keep saying he, but I know I adopted a female Triceratops. Don't need that. You need savanna grass and... not sand. You need savanna grass next. Because as we saw, the Triceratops, at least here, prefers savanna terrain. Let's keep going. What else do you need? Foliage, too much sand, not enough dirt. Not enough dirt and too much fresh water. Let's get the dirt. I know the Triceratops doesn't like its exhibit. I'm working on it. I am working on it, Triceratops 1. Rocks. And I guess I'll throw savanna grass. Rocks and too steep. Why is it too steep? If... Oh, wait, I know. There. Rumble, mumble, rumble, rumble. No. No. I know you're not happy. I am attempting to figure out why. You know, screw it. I'm giving you rocks. I'm just giving you rocks. You can deal with the steepness. This is what I... Alright, you don't like Termite Mound. Probably be helpful if I go to Dinosaur Digs. Rock. The terrain is too steep. The terrain is too... I don't get this. I honestly don't know what I'm doing wrong here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so it's gonna be a little costly. It did want it completely flat. The heck? You know what? It's not my place to question it. Do you have a favorite plant? You like the grass tree. I know you're not happy. I am working on it right now. Grass tree. Hang on. Does the Triceratops not need a shelter? Yes. Gold plaque for excellence in exhibit design with a bonus of 15,000. Which I don't think quite covers the cost of all this. But I did get to show off Cretaceous Corral. Suitability of 98. Zoo rate. Oh, right, because the Triceratops was unhappy. When the animals aren't happy, the guests aren't happy either. So, next up, I need to use 2 marine animals. Why aren't you happy? Okay, that shouldn't... is it going up at least? No, I just don't know. I'll deal with that later. Right now, I need to make a tank. Nice big tank. Do a quick check of my list. Nope. I don't think there's any boost for that. Nope. So, let's call it fish. And for fish, let's put in a reptile. Pair of reptiles. Don't say anything. I am not very good at all estimating the size they need. So all it needs is rocks and foliage. Uh-oh, I clicked something. I clicked something off screen. All hands on deck. I have clicked something off screen. Oh, okay, everything's good. Rocks. Alright, that's the rock you wanted. And you want Sargassum. Sargassum? Oh, that's a rock. I put the rock there. I should know where it was. Oh, it does have a little bit of a weird hitbox. Or footprint. This is a Tycoon game. Not an action game or an RPG or literally anything that has hitboxes. Oh, this floats. Yeah, look at that, those HD textures. Yeah. They're really something. Early 2000s, truly something. Come on, give me that. All I need now is a zoo rating of 85. Not too much more I can actually do to influence that. However, I could... I could lower my rating, but I really don't want to do that right now. So instead I'll show off some random stuff. Your name is now Hank Howie, which unlocks all, come on, Zoo Tycoon, all the animal shelters. In other words, the elephant and giraffe shelters, and the stable, the wood shelter, lean-tos. Yeah. That. Oh. Nope. Oop. My mistake. My mistake. I thought that was odd. It completed all staff research. Hang on. I need to prove this. No? Huh. Not entirely sure what's going on there. Let's see. Hang on. I turned that... No, turn that off. Okay. Got it. So animal enrichment is not... What? I have no idea. I just straight up have no idea. That should have worked. Unless I have to maybe name an adult male. Nope. I have no idea. That was supposed to work. Unless it doesn't work in scenarios. I'll have to try that later. In that case, let's try... Lou Catanzaro, which should have all the animal toys. Yes, I know this worked because you never start with a large chimpanzee bars. Now, does it also give... Dinosaur Digs doesn't have any. And it appears to give the Marine Mania ones as well. So there we go. Lou Catanzaro definitely works. I don't know why Hank Howie wasn't working. I'll put up an annotation if I need to. Alright. Now that my zoo rating is 80, I need people to stop coming into the zoo. And the reason for that, when people come into the zoo, their what's it called? Their happiness is 75, and since happiness is one of the components for zoo rating, minimizing the number of guests coming in helps boost the rating, and boost guest happiness. Alright, well, this will be finishing soon. I may need to make a couple cuts, but this shouldn't take up 2 episodes this time. Well, I guess I'll see you guys when I win. Okay, I found it under the zoo status screen in the completed research and conservation. So what Hank Howie does is completes the workers training 1 and 2. So zookeeper 1 and 2, maintenance 1 and 2, tour guides only have 1. So that is what Hank Howie did. Lou Catanzaro, as you can see, unlocked 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Oh, maintenance worker training 3 was also done. So it did work. I just have a terrible memory, and if you noticed, stuff like that is showing up. So that confused me, but got it under control. Also, I started to get really bored, so I threw up a couple stands, threw in a gazelle exhibit, because they're cheap. Just savanna grass, a little bit of water, a little bit of foliage, a rock, and a shelter. Yeah, so zoo rating's up to 84. I should be finishing at some point. Because of how much I've been finding, I won't cut the video into 2 pieces mostly because I just really don't feel like it. Hang on. What? I thought the dinosaurs for the bonus was just the one dinosaur, and I thought that's what triggered the one award I got. No, I just happened to get it at the same time. I just put a male Triceratops egg down because why not? And now I get, whoa, dinosaurs. Nothing drives guests crazy like dinosaurs. For your creativity, you are rewarded with $10,000. Yeah, so I'm currently sitting at a zoo rating of 84. Maybe when the Triceratops hatches, I'll magically hit the 85 I need. I've done basically everything I can think of, beyond just building a whole bunch of random zoo exhibits. Yay, the Triceratops hatched. Alright guys, to give you an idea, so I have April, May, June, July, August, September. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months where I have been less than 5 away from the zoo rating. I have thrown so much stuff. Let this be a warning to you guys. Don't say it's too easy until you complete it. So that you guys can understand my confusion. Zoo rating is based around your animal happiness, customer happiness, number of customers, state of the exhibit. Yeah. So the state of the exhibit will lower guest perception and the animal's happiness. Low animal happiness makes low person happiness. All these stalls boost people's happiness. Decorations boost people's happiness. I just don't see... Oh yes, and of course, by virtue of... oh boy. What was I saying? The more exhibits you have, the less crowded the zoo is, the more likely you are to have higher rated exhibits, and it just boosts all the ratings. Alright, so I decided to put in a chimpanzee exhibit. My zoo rating is now 73. Yeah, just putting that out there. I'm gonna start deleting stuff and hoping for the best now. Alright, guys. It is finally finished. Alright, to give you an idea of what happened, because I have been at this, just the waiting for the zoo rating part, for a total of 52 minutes. What I wound up doing, all those exhibits that I had made, including the Triceratops, to boost the ratings, I nixed them, got rid of them, sold the animals. Then I decided, this is after putting in the animal theater. Then I put in a prairie dog cafe, and then a Japanese garden, which between all of these, it finally distracted enough people that the anteater exhibit, the anteater started to feel less crowded, which boosted that up. So I put decorations everywhere. I put attraction building, built a restaurant, reduced it back down to the 2, and it finally happened. So April, May, June, July, August, September, I was all 1 or 2 away. October, I was a little further away. November is when I tried throwing in chimpanzees. That didn't work. Then I got rid of the chimpanzees and the gazelles, and it went up. And I just temporarily hit 85, which was enough to win the scenario. No, I don't want to save this. So we have finally beaten what on paper is probably the easiest non-tutorial scenario. And I beat it in an hour and a half-ish. So this bodes well for when I go up to the intermediate. But we completed Surf and Turf Zoo. In the next part, I will be doing either Revitalize Burkittsville Zoo, or if you guys have any suggestions for what to put into a freeform zoo, I will start the freeform zoo. Whichever one I feel, basically whichever one I really feel like doing. Which one I get more support for. Yeah. One more quick note. My goal now is I would like to get at least one Zoo Tycoon video up every week. I'm gonna put the rest of my backlog of Factorio up to videos. I haven't had time to record anymore, but that's okay. Apparently, 2 people watch it for a duration of about 5 minutes. So I don't think you guys will be missing it too much until I'm able to get the next batch done. One more final thing for you guys. I am going to put this entire file up completely unedited, except for the time it takes, except for the time before my intro, when I click on the record button into the game, and after my outro, when I cut off the stop recording and out of the game. But so that way you guys can suffer with me if you so desire. I'm sure I'm going to wind up cutting out a lot of the good parts of commentary, just because of how absurdly frustrating that time was. So I will have that as an unlisted video down below. It might take a day or two after this video is uploaded, because this is a 2 gigabyte file as opposed to under 1 gigabyte. This is more than double of any of my files. So, yep. This has been 18.2. I will see you guys next time